Good nearly afternoon here at Jeanette's Pier for the OBX wave report as little 1 to 2 foot waves roll in off the North Atlantic. We've got a northeast wind, temperatures around 80 degrees, some relatively high humidity, but not as sweltering as it has been. North side Jeanette's looking pretty good. Might walk over there. This will be surf session number 132 for me for this year. Not expecting anything too amazing, but nonetheless some rideable waves. So get out there and get the requisite 3 to 5 for the surf session. Probably much closer to 10 to 20 rides. We got this Lost Rocket Redux here, and that thing with the quad is a paddle power machine. Although I guess I gotta take some of the paddle power credit for myself, because gotten pretty strong at paddling lately. All right, so let's get into the wave report today. Let me put my glasses down, okay, and pick up my pad here. So right now we've got 1 to 2 foot waves here at Nag's Head. A little choppy with those northeast winds coming in. Primary swell coming in out of the southeast as a 1.8 foot swell at 8 seconds. Northeast winds 10 miles per hour. Some slightly higher gusts, nothing too crazy here. We got this nice scud of cloud coming in off the North Atlantic, and if anything is like yesterday with regards to the water conditions, we might have a lot of jellies in the water. There were a lot of jellies in the water yesterday. Got zapped myself once, and pretty much every surfer I talked to got zapped. Right now I'm wearing like the full body stretchy suit right now to try and prevent the jellies from zapping me. Air temperatures, like I said, around 80 degrees. Ocean water temperature 73. Probably warming up a little bit more with those winds coming in, blowing the Gulf Stream in, and those warmer conditions in. All right, further south at Rodanthe, waves right now in the range of about 2 foot with some slight chop. Southeast swell at 2 foot and 8 seconds. Northeast winds at 8 miles per hour. Air temperatures in the range of 78 degrees, so upper 70s right now. 79 degree water temperature, so warm, balmy, definitely very warm in the water there down at Rodanthe. And then last of all at Buxton, we've got some 2 foot waves and choppy conditions. Southeast swell coming in at 2.2 feet as an 8 second swell. Winds out of the northeast at 11 miles per hour. Air temperatures 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Ocean water temperatures 81 degrees Fahrenheit. For weather conditions, tropical weather conditions for the North Atlantic, we've got 2 tropical disturbances being monitored by our friends, our good scientist friends over at the National Hurricane Center. Shout out to all those folks at the National Hurricane Center who are doing good work to inform us about weather conditions in the North Atlantic for this hurricane season. And we have 1 tropical weather disturbance south of Newfoundland right now. It's pretty crazy. We're getting tropical disturbances all the way up towards Newfoundland right now, but the ocean water temperatures are just ridiculous due to climate crisis amplified by fossil fuel burning, caused and driven by fossil fuel burning. Nonetheless, that tropical disturbance has a near zero chance of development. It's been getting inhibited by those wind shear conditions that we do expect with El Nino in the Eastern Pacific, which has a knock-on effect for wind conditions in the North Atlantic. And we do have a second tropical disturbance in the central North Atlantic right now, which has a 50% chance of development over the next 7 days. So two tropical disturbances we're monitoring. We're likely going to be monitoring more with those hot ocean conditions, but nonetheless, El Nino playing its part to inhibit development with the wind shear. But nonetheless, those hot waters are pushing against that trend, which would tend to pretty much decimate the storms for hurricane season, considerably chopping them down. That ocean water temperature, unfortunately, providing more impetus for cyclone development. If we're fortunate, we'll get some cyclones that stay offshore and produce some waves. And if we're not fortunate, we'll have some nasty impacts due to powerful storms running in through the coastline. All right, so I'm going to do a little talking about climate, some climate discussion in the news right now. The UN Secretary General says that we have reached the point of global boiling, and with the recent heat domes in the northern hemisphere, it sure did feel like it. Of course, you know, such a statement is likely to generate some controversy, but nonetheless, we are hitting new global temperature records, and those records are very harmful to so many things, spurring wildfires, spurring extreme weather events, storms, causing ocean disruptions, and heat waves that are a threat to life and health, among other things. I probably could go on and on and on and list the upshots of extreme global heating due to fossil fuel burning. So, all right, and then for some political news related to the climate crisis, 4 lawmakers are now urging the Department of Justice to sue Chevron for its 50-year campaign to deceive the public on the issue of climate change. And in my opinion, this action, this urging of our public defenders to seek recompense for the predatory delay in climate action by the fossil fuel industry is overdue. And I guess we could get into that a bit more, but I do encourage you guys to do everything you can to help fight climate change by speeding the transition to clean energy. For the OBX wave report, this is a critical focus, as reducing carbon emissions to net zero will help to save our coastlines from the impacts of climate change driven by fossil fuel burning, those impacts being rising sea levels, more intense storms, and harm to ocean health due to a combination of marine heat waves and ocean acidification. All right, so thanks for joining me once again for this session of the OBX Wave Report, August the 1st. Welcome to August 1st, everyone. And I hope you guys do get out in the water and enjoy a good surf session today with those small waves coming in and those northeasterly winds. Don't get stung by the jellies. Take care. Talk to you soon.